Welcome to another episode of Making Sense. I'm your host, Kieran Stewart, and today we're going to discuss goals. Yes, goals. Did you wonder why you didn't achieve your goal? Did you set smart objectives? Today we're going to discuss that and more. But first, let's take it to the streets where we ask a few people, how do they set forth to achieving their goals? Let's go. How do you go about achieving your goals?
Firstly, what I like to do is I like to write, make plans, step by step, how I'm going to achieve the goals, talk to persons about it, seek advice.
When you guys have a goal in mind, how do you go about achieving it?
Usually, if it's something serious, I put it on paper. If it on paper, small and attainable, then it's easy. But if you just have it in your head, then it's kind of harder.
So similar sentiments as you write it down, and you form sub goals or steps that help you achieve those goals. And as you achieve the goals, you mark them off. It help you achieve your bigger goal or your overall goal.
Be strategic about the goals that you actually want. Be, straightforward. Don't try to, to create a big map around, like an unrealistic goal around for what you want. So just get to the point of the goals that you want. You list them out on paper, and then you list them out by the most important to least important goals, because you can't do all of the goals that you want at once.
When you have a goal in mind, how do you go about achieving it?
First, you have to set out and make a plan how you plan to achieve it. Then you find ways on how you're going to do it, and then execute the plan.
Setting smart objectives is a great way to achieving your goals. We're going to have a word with our foundation manager, Nakita West, who will expound more on how to set smart objectives. How are you, Nakita?
I'm well. How are you doing, K-Stew?
I can't complain. So, we're here to talk about goals, setting goals, smart goals, but not everybody know how to do this, right?
That's true.
But I'm glad you're here to help them,
Wonderful.
all right? So walk us through setting smart goals.
All right, so it's important in life to set goals, but it's more important to set smart goals, because at the end of the day, you want to ensure that whatever vision that you have for yourself, you actually see the outcome at the end of the day. And that's why it's important to set smart goals. That's specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals.
Okay.
In setting goals, you have to actually be clear about what it is that you want to achieve. Is it in academics? Is it in finances? Do you want to save a specific amount? By the end of the year, you have to say what that specific amount is. And notice I said by the end of the year, that means time-bound.
Time-bound.
Right. So you don't want your goal, when you're setting your goal and you define it, that you don't have something that you actually look forward to measure, to say this is what that goal at the end of it, this is what it's supposed to look like. And then of course by a certain time, because your goal can go on and you'll end up where you're nowhere.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what it means to set smart goals. It also has to be relevant. It means realistic as well. Is it realistic for me to be setting a goal of, for example, getting $1 million by the end of this year? And we're in October. Is it really realistic? No, with my financial situation. Maybe it is, depending on each specific person. But of course, you have to assess everything. You have to indeed plan for it and ensure that the strategies that you put in place help you to really make that achievable.
And thank you, Nakita, for helping us to set smart goals.
You're welcome.
And that's it for another episode of Making Sense. I'm your host, Kieran Stewart,
And I'm Nakita West.
and we're out.